Welcome back, Insiders. Today we're going to take a look at the Playmobil Mystery Machine. This came out about a year ago and is part of the Scooby-Doo line from Playmobil. They actually have an extensive line of figures and playsets that are out there now. Probably about 6 playsets, along with a mystery pack of ghosts, 13 I believe. I think it's 12 plus the one ghost you get in another pack, which we'll discuss later. But Playmobil has expanded very nicely into the Scooby-Doo universe, and today we're going to take a look at the Mystery Machine, explain its pros, cons, goods, and bads, and let you know if it's a buy, a wait, or a pass on this item. Well, let me first say that as you're viewing it now, it is intact and put together. The Mystery Machine comes in a box of about 70 some odd pieces, and you simply have to put it together first to get it to look the way it does now in my camera. As you can see, it's fully assembled. It does have some nice rubber wheels on there that spin. Pretty solid plastic construction. The pieces that you have to put together are, of course, the wheels. This top piece comes off, which we're going to go into later. All the wheels and tires get put on. Little things like the removable top and the interior, which again we're going to go into later. But basically it's a very easy build of 70, I think 72 or 77 pieces. I don't have the box in front of me, but it'll take you maybe about 15 or 20 minutes to put it together in its entirety. So that's the Mystery Machine, fully assembled, right out of the box, and only 20 minutes to assemble this guy. The one thing I want to first talk about is the design of the Mystery Machine that we're looking at today. For those of you who have watched Scooby-Doo over the years, you know that this is not the look of the Mystery Machine officially from the cartoons. If you notice the angling of the van front, as opposed to the more flatter versions that you're seeing in the comics and the cartoons, this Mystery Machine deviates from that design. As to why Playmobil chose to go with this particular design, I'm not sure, but I do have some speculation. First, there was the Scoob movie that came out a little while back, which honestly I couldn't stand. I thought that was a horrible attempt to bring Scooby-Doo back to the big screen, but I can go over that in another Scoob review video for more details on that. But anyway, the Scoob figures that came out, the action figures, came out on the market, and a Scoob Mystery Machine came out. And it also had the traditional flat front. In addition, the 50th anniversary Mystery Machine of Scooby-Doo came out also, and that also too had the flat front going across the front. So I believe that Playmobil chose to deviate from that design just to make their Mystery Machine stand out among the crowd. And overall, I love this design. I love this choice. Looks like a traditional van, and to me, I think they did great with that. So now let's get into some of the features of the Mystery Machine. First, it's highly durable. I mean, Playmobil is meant to be played with from kids from 3 years and up, I believe. So, you know, these things are going to get thrown down the stairs, thrown onto the floor, you know, slammed into walls. So it's a heavy-duty, hard plastic design. As you saw earlier, the front piece comes out, as does the top. And I'm going to just position the camera, move the Mystery Machine so you can see inside. So you can see there that there are seats in there, and a little control panel, and a little containment tabletop, which I'm going to get into more detail now. As you can see through the back, the doors open. Draw back a little bit for you. Doors open. There's a tray of little goodies that you could put in there for Scooby and the gang. And then this is pretty neat. This little table pops up, becomes a double seats. And if you can look forward in the cab there, you see 2 more seats facing the back. So you can put actually 4 characters seated in the back, 2 characters in the front. Now what we have on this side here, if I could zoom in and get closer, it's a little computer center that they use to solve their mysteries. What's pretty neat is, I don't know if you can see it, but there is a light inside that goes off to light up the little tablets that show information on the crime that they're dealing with. So this piece just can pop out of there. As you can see, let me see if I can get this out. It's like a little computer console here, and you just drop one of those little plastic little files in there and you can view it, and these buttons turn the lights on and off. Not sure why mine's not working right now. Could be a battery issue. Could have left it on, not sure, but it's pretty neat. And it just drops right inside. Now I want to show you this side door that swings open. Got a little Scooby snacks there and a few other items that can go inside. The treasure map. Not sure if these all came with it or if I had them with some of the action figures or the little Playmobil ghosts that came with it. But there are some neat additions. Here I see one of the files on the ground here. So if you can look closely, you'll see that there's a translucent piece of plastic. So when the light shines through, you see what the image is. What's also really neat, if you can look in the front, there's a couple of little soda cans here, little plastic cups, with little straws in them, and they fit nicely inside there. Steering wheel, if you can see it from here, the steering wheel, and plenty of room for figures to sit inside. Now let's talk some figures. Now what came with this set were 3 figures. Of course, Velma, Daphne, and guess who? Fred. So we have the 3 figures here. The Playmobil figures came with the Mystery Machine, so that was an added bonus. What is missing from this, if you could tell, is Shaggy and Scooby. Those 2 are in a separate set that contains Shaggy, Scooby, and a ghost. A ghost dressed up as a ghost, a crook dressed as a ghost, I might say. And that's their pack. So you actually have to, if you want to get all 5 guys together, get the gang all together, the Scooby gang all together, you need to buy that separate pack of Shaggy, Scooby, and the Ghost. But it's a great start if you want to start with the Mystery Machine, and you get 3 figures from Scooby-Doo. You get Daphne, Velma, and Fred. The great thing about Playmobil is that you can look at this figure, you can tell it's a Playmobil figure, as you can with Fred and Velma. But then you can also tell that that's Velma, Fred, and Daphne. So they take the Playmobil imaging and they take the actual cartoon characters and they merge them to a look that's distinguishable in the Scooby-Doo universe, but also distinguishable in a Playmobil universe. So they can be part of either universe and blend in naturally. In addition, you can have other Playmobil figures not related to the Scooby line and add them into a diorama or anything you want to add to your Scooby sets, and they would blend seamlessly inside. So now let's reassemble the Mystery Machine. Let's get the gang inside, and let me give you a final verdict on this awesome toy. Let's see, we got Fred. Let's put him in the driver's seat. We're going to take him. He sits in there. A little bit of effort, but he's in there with no problem. We'll put Velma in the back seat here. And we'll put Daphne riding shotgun. Now, let's fix Velma's skirt, shall we? You know, this is a honorable channel here. I don't want anything bad going on, so let's put the skirt back on. If you notice, all you do is you snap it together and put it together. Like, all the figures are easy to put together, but sitting down is a problem, obviously. So let's try this one more time. Snaps together. Let's put her inside here. So she's stable. The door closes, which is neat. It's a nice swing door. That closes. The top goes on, snaps in. Now we have the accessories. You can open the door to get to the back. We're going to drop the tray down. Put the accessories inside. Drop a few other items inside. And close the doors. And the final portion is the top, and that just slides in there and then snaps in. In and down. What do I got going here? Let's see, let's try this one more time. Maybe I have it reversed. There we go. Let's do it the right way next time. There we go. So now we have the Mystery Machine back in action and all put together. We got Fred and Daphne in the front seats, and they're ready to take on a mystery. Now guys, we're going to come up with a verdict as if this is going to be a buy, a wait, or a pass. Well, it's been out for about I'd say about a year now. It was available at most Walmarts exclusively at first. Now it's on the secondary market as well. I actually just went to a Walmart recently. I didn't see any on the shelf. I saw a Back to the Future Playmobil, which I reviewed earlier a few weeks ago. So I'll put a link in the description above as you're watching this so you can check out that Playmobil of the DeLorean. But I didn't see any Mystery Machines. I didn't see any other sets of Scooby-Doo on the Walmart shelves. So you may have to go to Amazon or a secondary toy supplier for this. Should you buy it? Are you a Scooby-Doo fan? That's what you got to ask yourself. Are you a Scooby-Doo fan or are you a Playmobil fan? If you answered yes to either of those questions, this should be part of your collection. If you occasionally watch the show and maybe you have a smaller child and you want to buy it as a gift, it would make a great gift for a young child. If you know a Scooby-Doo collector, it'd make a good gift for a collector. So you have the option for your child, for a child's birthday, or for an adult collector who loves Scooby-Doo or loves Playmobil. So that's a must. Should you pass on this? I don't see any reason to pass on this. Price is going to just keep going up and up and up. So I would say get in when you can, buy it. If you just like to... The box art is excellent, so if you don't want to even put it together, you want to just keep it in the box on your shelf, that's equally a good thing to do. You could see that in my thumbnail in this video. You'll see what the box looks like. Other than that, there's really no reason to pass on this unless you're just not a Scooby-Doo fan at all. Well, Insiders, we've come to the end of another video. If you liked what you saw, please give me a like and subscribe. If you have any comments about the Mystery Machine, Scooby-Doo, or anything you'd care to see in the future, please leave a line in the comments section below. As always, we appreciate you supporting the channel, and until next time, take care.